This is the sports department of the Shelby Star. I'm Alan Ford, and this is Ian Richardson, and we're back talking high school football playoffs again. All three of our county teams advanced, and we'll start off talking about Crest hosting Cuthbertson this week.
Yeah, Cuthbertson comes out of a really tough conference down there in Union County, and they've got a great quarterback, Austin Kendall, who is going to Oklahoma next year. So they can throw the football around a little bit. It'll be a good challenge for that good Crest defense.
Yeah, it seems like in this one, Crest is going to have to cut out the turnovers, and it gets tougher as you go, and be able to just run the football as consistently as it needs to, and get that balance they need from their offense.
Right. They have been balanced lately. That's something that they didn't show earlier in the year, but as the season has progressed, they've been able to spray it around the field a little bit, not just having to rely on Trey Harbison, which has been huge.
Yeah, and I believe Tyshawn Odom had just a big week last week for the Chargers, and they'll be at home as they'll be all the way to the semifinals if they keep winning. Also in Cleveland County this week, we have Winston Carver, who came to Shelby last year, coming back to Blanton Memorial Stadium.
Yeah, these two teams met in the second round last year, so it's a rematch, so to speak. And one thing about Carver is, they're going to bring a lot of athletes, a lot of speed, try to spread the field around on Shelby.
Yeah, and of course with Shelby, they're hoping to have Darquez Lee back in the lineup, and he gives them the deep threat, throwing the ball and being able to use those receivers. But last week they showed that they're more than a one-man team, and they spread them all around to a lot of folks last week.
Yeah, Truck Sims really stepped up in Lee's absence last week and had a really strong game. He gave them a different kind of dynamic in that he hauled off a couple big run plays as well.
Yeah, and they were able to get a shutout, and that always helps in the postseason. And so the Golden Lions, of course, are at home at Blanton Memorial Stadium as well this week. Kings Mountain may have the toughest road to go. They have to go up to Morganton. They're going to play a Freedom team that I believe only lost to Shelby early in the season and have won out since then.
Yeah, that's right. It was the first game of the year. Shelby went up there, and it was a really good ball game. I was out there. Freedom showed a lot against Shelby, and they've been building a little stronger each week, and the big thing for them is their running back, B.J. Emmons.
Yeah, he's reportedly headed to Alabama, and the big thing will be for Freedom is that they can get some other weapons involved, because otherwise I think Kings Mountain will pretty much key and try to stack on stopping them. I don't know how well Freedom has been able to throw the football this year.
Yeah, and that's a big thing for Kings Mountain. Last 3 games they've been outstanding on defense. A couple shutouts thrown in there, but if they can keep that going and really key in on Emmons, I think they could have a shot in this one.
Yes, and Kings Mountain offense has got some deep threats with Jake Merchant and Kevin Mosley and all, and Darren Burns. If you give him time, he can throw the football. So if Kings Mountain gets the offense balance it needs, this possibly could be a big shootout.
Yeah. That I don't think that that's something that Kings Mountain would necessarily want to get into with that threat of Emmons, but you never know in the playoffs. Crazy things can happen.
That's right, and like I said, two home games this week, one on the road, and we'll be back next week to see if we have 3 of them still going.